What's up everyone, this is Wasim from the Tech Boys, and I'm going to be comparing Siri to Google's voice actions in Android Jelly Bean. The new voice actions for Jelly Bean seems really fast, cool, and their voice seems really human-like. Alright, so let's go ahead and start comparing. So let's go bring up Siri. And let's bring up Google voice actions. What's the weather in San Mateo?
It's 65 degrees and partly cloudy in San Mateo.
It should be nice through Tuesday. Up to 77 degrees and partly sunny.
So of course, Google Voice actions has gotten that faster. Is it gonna rain in New York today?
No, rain is not expected today in New York.
Yes,
The forecast
New York
for today
City,
is
New York
86
should
degrees
see
and
some
mostly
rain for
sunny.
today.
Alright, so again, Google Voice actions has beaten Siri again. Let's try something else. How old is the Golden Gate Bridge?
Here's what I found.
Alright, so Siri actually did bring up that search result. Let me zoom in. So it says 75 years with the Google Voice. It just Google searched for me, so it didn't actually find that information for me. How tall is the Empire State Building?
The Empire State Building is
Let me check that.
1,454
I found
feet
this.
tall.
So Google Voice Actions got that pretty fast, and it's pretty accurate. Siri did get it as well, but they gave me different results. This one says 1,454 feet, and then this says 1,250 feet. So I don't know which one's right, but where is the Eiffel Tower?
Okay, here's Eiffel Tower. It's pretty far from you.
Google Voice Action did bring up a map, and so did Siri. But again, Google did get that before Siri did. Who is the president of Russia?
The president of Russia is Vladimir Putin.
Let me check that. Here's what I found.
Alright, so Google Voice got it and said the name. Siri, she did bring up that, and she didn't really say it, but here's the result. So Google Voice beat it again. Let's go ahead and do some more comparisons. How big is China?
China has an area
Let me
of
check that.
3,705,842
This might answer your question.
square miles.
Cool. So Google once again beat Siri. Got the information, and still did Siri, but within a few seconds, Google gets it. Siri does take a little bit more time. Get me directions to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Getting directions.
Getting directions to Las Vegas. Starting route to Las Vegas. Head north.
Alright, so I think those are pretty much all ties. So directions, they both do fantastic. They both have turn-by-turn direction. The iPhone's running iOS 6 Beta 4, so pretty accurate. So I'm really impressed with both the navigations on both platforms. What movies are playing in San Mateo?
Checking for movies in San Mateo. Okay, I found some movies playing in San Mateo today.
So Siri has the capability of finding movies nearby where Google's does not. So this is one advantage that Siri does have over Google's. But again, you can always jump to Fandango app on your Nexus or any other device and you can do the same thing. But this does give you the voice capability. Find me the closest Chinese restaurant.
Looking for Chinese restaurants around San Mateo. I found 15 Chinese restaurants in San Mateo. I've sorted them by distance.
So there we go. Google Voice once again beats Siri. It went ahead and found me some restaurants, and Siri did as well. Let's try going into the same result. So we have China B for both of these. I think Siri's interface is a lot prettier because it integrates Yelp and a lot of other services like OpenTable, so you can check their hours, and we can jump here as well, and you can see a very similar amount of information like your reviews, and that's the same you can find with Siri. Who is taller, Kobe Bryant or LeBron James?
One moment. I'm pretty sure LeBron James is slightly taller.
So Siri also does a lot of more sport things than Google Voice Actions, but Google Voice Action can do basic sport scores. So if we do this, who won the Dodgers game?
The Dodgers beat the Pirates 9-3.
The Dodgers soundly defeated the Pirates by a score of 9-3 yesterday.
So Google Voice actually beat Siri with sport scores, but let's say if she knows a lot more than that. How many home runs does Buster Posey have?
Buster Posey has 19 home runs this season.
Siri knows a lot more in-depth stats than Google Voice. Set a timer for 5 minutes.
Setting alarm.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
What is the derivative of x squared?
Let me check that. I found this.
So Siri went ahead and found me that equation where Google Voice did not. So voice actions can't do very complex equations where Siri can, but can do very basic math. What is 50 divided by 3.5?
The answer is 14.28.
Let me check that. I found this.
So again, Google Voice Actions does basic, where Siri can do more complex equations. Send a text message to Diana. What time are we meeting today?
Here's your message to Diana Mazarin.
You can see
Able to
Google.
send it?
Let's hit cancel.
Okay, I won't send
So
it.
Google was able to pull that information faster. Siri does do it, but Google is quicker. Alright guys, so this has basically been my comparison between Siri and Google Voice Actions. Both are fantastic voice assistant features, but I found Google Voice Actions to be a lot quicker. I like the voice of it. It sounds more human-like. But in the end, Siri definitely beats it out with features. It can find more sports scores, statistics, restaurant reviews. It's integrated with Yelp, Wolfram Alpha, OpenTable. So just a ton of features packed in. But if you just want the basics with Google Voice Actions, you definitely can't go wrong with either devices. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what voice assistant apps you prefer. Thank you very much.